What's up, guys? Quick video here. Looks like the work area here is coming together pretty nicely. But today I got this very awesome product, and it's from Summit Racing. It's a geared engine stand. So we're gonna take apart this Ford 428 engine, and what better engine stand than a rotating one? That way you don't have to break your arm while you're turning the engine over. So we're just gonna do a little unboxing and a little assembly, and see how it all works together. So let's do it. Holy crap, you guys. There's so many boxes. It's like triple boxed, but it looks pretty good. I love the red. Check that out with the geared head. Awesome. Let's take this out and let's assemble it. Got the hardware, all the casters. It looks like it's got two just straight casters and then two swivel ones, so not too bad. The hardware, I did read that the hardware isn't that great. I mean, it feels pretty solid, but I went ahead and ordered a kit from Summit that they also sell specifically for this engine stand, and it's all grade 8 hardware. So we're gonna use that instead. We just don't want to take any chances with these bolts, so let's do it. Alright guys, here's the stand. It's all assembled, it's ready to go. All we have to do is attach the extenders to the plate here, but I ended up going to the hardware store and getting some better bolts, some grade 8 stuff. So it's just some cheap insurance. Can never be too careful. The rest of the hardware was okay for the base and all that, but what's actually holding the engine, I think, is pretty important. And then here is the Summit Racing long bolts that will attach to the actual engine, and there's a part number. There you go. So let's do it. Alright guys, there it is. Everything is all done. The engine is mounted. Awesome little engine stand. I had no problems with it. And I think the trick to mount the engine back here is just to have these loose, of course. And then when you start to put the bolts in, it'll kind of take its own shape. So just be careful, you guys, when you're mounting an engine. These two bolts right here, it seemed like they were tight, but they were actually loose. This bar right here wasn't really touching the block. So I put some crush washers right there to make sure that everything was tight. You don't want this stuff to fall on you and hurt you. But overall, very nice engine stand. But let's try the handle. Alright guys, so we got a little messy here, but I would really consider a oil drip pan on the bottom of the engine stand. And Summit Racing does sell it for about $40, but it's a bit more than I'd like to spend on some plastic. So I think I'll just find a large pan and mount it on the bottom there. But pretty good little engine stand. I don't know if you can tell on the video, it did have some slop when I was turning it when the engine was sideways. I did read about that in the reviews, and some people, they I guess changed the grease in the gear here, and that kind of seemed to help. But overall, good little stand. I think it's pretty cool with the mechanism right there that will pretty much turn your engine over, so it'll make it really easy to work on it. So I think only time will tell if the engine will stand up to all the turns and stuff. But pretty cool little engine stand. Check it out, you guys. Here at Home Depot, $12.98. This will be a perfect drip tray for the engine stand. Super deep. It's really long, so it'll cover the whole engine. So let's take it. Let's do it. All right, there you go. There's the big drip tray. Covers the whole engine. I put a big magnet right there so it won't fall off easily. But engine's all disassembled, so you can see how easy this will make it to disassemble an engine. If you're putting on heads, if you're assembling I guess putting on an oil pan, you just turn this handle and there you go. Awesome. If you guys like the content, please subscribe and follow the Galaxy Build. Thanks guys.